Chapter 1. The Pursuit of Pleasure. Lance was the kind of young man people noticed the moment he walked into a room. Tall and confident with caramel-colored skin, slanted eyes, and thick curly hair, Lance knew he was handsome. He carried himself with the confidence of someone who had spent years hearing people tell him how attractive he was. Everywhere he went, girls flocked to him. As soon as he stepped into the hallway at school, whispers would begin. "There goes Lance. Look at him. Hey, Lance." Sometimes the girls would run up to him just to start a conversation. They did not always have a reason to speak to him. Many of them simply wanted his attention. Lance would flash his familiar grin and say, "Hey, ladies." He knew exactly what they thought about him, and the attention only fueled his ego. As the girls gathered around him, Lance would quietly look them over one by one, trying to decide who he wanted to spend time with next. Every weekend, it was someone different. One afternoon, Lance looked over at his best friend, Tim. "Yeah," Lance said with a sly smile. "I think I'm going to take Kate out this weekend." Tim shook his head. "Look, man," he said. "Kate is a good girl. Don't do her like that." Lance laughed. "There is no such thing as a good girl," he replied. "Especially when they get with Lance. They all like to be a little naughty." Tim frowned. "One of these days, all of this is going to catch up with you." Lance simply laughed and shrugged his shoulders. As far as he was concerned, he had everything under control. A few moments later, he spotted Kate standing near her locker. "Hey, Katie," he called out. "Want to go out with me next weekend?" She smiled immediately. "Sure, Lance. Where are we going?" Lance leaned casually against the wall. "I thought we'd catch a movie, grab something to eat, and then maybe take a drive." Kate smiled. "That sounds nice." Lance grinned. He already knew she was excited. As he walked away, he felt like the king of the world. But Lance had another plan. All week long, he thought about how he could persuade Kate to give herself to him. Finally, he decided he had everything figured out. "I'll take her to the movies," he thought. "Then we'll go out to eat. After that, I'll take her to my usual spot and we'll watch the sun go down. She seems like the romantic type, so I'll romance her and see where it leads." When the weekend finally arrived, Lance followed his plan perfectly. The movie went well. Dinner went well. The conversation flowed easily. Just as he expected, Kate seemed completely captivated by him. Afterward, they drove to a quiet place outside town and watched the sun slowly disappear beyond the horizon. Lance smiled to himself. Everything was going exactly the way he had planned. Unfortunately, this was not unusual for him. After Kate, Lance set his sights on someone else. "I think Joanne is next," he thought. And so the pattern continued.